Take her out!
When the bosom backed those orders, activity on the windmill was mobilized immediately because the cane needed to be processed quickly or the juice would ferment or spoil. These windmills at Betty's Hope worked together to crush the large volume of sugarcane grown here. Once there was a steady trade wind, each mill will crush about 60 to 70 cartloads of cane or about 2 acres per day. The loaders brought the cane in through the main entrance here. The juice was squeezed out of the cane using high pressures between these heavy iron rollers. The hauling pressure is very strong. You can call this the point of no return. Once those heavy grinders got a hold, there was no letting go. This is a very dangerous task. It is said a slave stood here with a machete in case the middle finger hand needed to be chopped off because it was trapped. Nevertheless, they followed through. The cane had to go through for the desired outcome to be realized. Can you picture the sweet cane juice flowing freely into the tank below? The juice would be piped underground to the boiling house. Then the squeezed pulp or bagasse was tossed to the other door.
The mill could grind about 200 tons of cane to produce 5,500 gallons of syrup in a week. The syrup was then stored in barrels and shipped to England, where the final steps of the process would produce about 12 tons or 24,000 pounds of sugar crystals. Betty's Hope was one of the most successful estates on the island. A letter to William Codrington about his estate states: Antigua this year has made as much sugar than it ever did since it was settled, and your estates have made as much or more than they ever produced. The slave drivers function much the same as the sugar mill, grinding every ounce of life and energy out of the slaves for the sweet success they boasted. Life's trials are also like these powerful windmills. They are difficult, brutal, and most times unbearable. Yet, they have the awesome task of shaping our character. At times, I wonder, where is God in all of life's atrocities? Where was He during the nightmare we call slavery? Where is He when innocent babies are raped and senselessly killed? Where is He? Oftentimes, during life's worst of times, God seems far removed. Do you ever wonder for Him?
Job thought the same thing when he went through his terrible ordeal. He lost all his children and his entire estate, and he too wondered, where was God? Job said, I go forward, but I can't see Him. Backwards, but I don't see Him. On the left, I can't see Him. He hides Himself from me on the right. Where was God in Job's trying hour? There is never a time or space where God is not present. So God was very present with him as He is with us today. No baby learns to walk without a few falls here and there. And though the parents are present, they still allow them to learn the lesson that when you fall, you can get right back up again. So even when Job couldn't see God, Job still had confidence in Him. Job declares in Job 23:10, He knows the path that I take. When He has tested me, I shall come forth as gold. God knows the journey you are on in this life. Yes, it may be hard, difficult, the grinding pressure squeezing the juice out of you, and you may even be on the brink of giving up and calling it quits. Remember, God knows the path you take, so just hold on a little longer, and when this test is over, you will come forth as the sweetest, purest gold sugar.